So we just finished our race in Buttonwillow, our endurance race with Lucky Dog Series. It was an epic race for sure. And now it's time to start getting ready for our next race up in Laguna Seca, and that's coming up in 2 weeks. So we're gonna get into all the cars prep. I'm gonna pull some cars out so we can get our race cars in and start working. So, we're gonna drain all the fluids now. We're changing the clutch because the clutch was fried on this thing, and just going over the car, make sure it's a healthy car. So, oil service, brake flush, gearbox service, flush the clutch fluid. The car's actually in pretty good shape. When Nima bought this car, there was already a lot of work done to it, but regardless, race cars always need work all the time. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking the wheels off. As I'm taking them off, I'm making sure there's no play in the bearings. So these things kill through bearings. Per the rules, the car has to be pretty much stock. The only thing they let you run is these MCS suspension. So this is the suspension you have to run. And then they only give you 2 spring rates to choose from. And they let you change these control arms. So other than that, the car needs to remain stock. We do this thing called a nut and bolt on it, and a lot of it is we'll torque everything and then we'll mark it to make sure nothing moves. Quick load the tires. Now we're gonna access the top of the engine. We're gonna check your air filters. It's starting to get dirty. We're just gonna go ahead and replace it. So we have to keep these air filters clean. A big reason is, one, we get rid of this microfoam insulator. One, it helps with noise. Two, it picks up a lot smaller particles. Here's the difference between air filters. These mass airflow sensors, they just, that's another thing these things like killing is mass airflow sensors. So these are the new cables we ended up running here. These are the numeric shifter cables. Unfortunately, we didn't get the install process on them. These are them right here. We get rid of all the plastic components on everything. And they give the shifter a lot better feel, and they make them a lot more reliable. They get rid of all the weak points on these things. We're on our way to storage to pick up our race tires. We're gonna drop off the Lucky Dog tires and pick up the slicks for the POC event. So we're unpacking everything. We're getting ready to work on the cars, get everything prepped. We're gonna organize the trailer too also, but mostly our main goal is to get these cars ready for Laguna. This car's not our endurance car, which is this one, is not going with us. Alright, we're on our way to go check up on one of the cars we're going to be taking up to Laguna Seca. We have a car that's getting dynoed. Alright, we just pulled up here, my buddy Vinny's shop. We're going to go see about his cup car getting dynoed. So we got the car warming up right now. We got to get the oil pressure right, the engine temperature right, so we can get the proper numbers. I want you to explain to the people what gear you dynoed it, why you dynoed that gear, and why you did a certain amount of pulls, and for what reason.
Well, I dynoed it in fifth gear because that is the 1-to-1 gear. It's a little bit under, but it's better to go under than over. And I just ran it up to rev limiter and then brought it back down to 3,000 RPM where the power is going to be made 465 horsepower, which is normal for one of these.
It's normal for one of these? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So everything ran really good.
And then how many pulls did you do?
I did 4 pulls, but the first pull I throw away because there's contamination on the tires and that affects the reading.
Okay.
Usually makes the run out look like a playground slide. But to get all the rocks off the tire, I just sacrificially did the first run.
Nice.
But I did 3 runs as POC requires.
Here we are. So we got everything. We're a day ahead of schedule here. This is cool. It's always better to be early. Got everything we need. I've gone over my list over and over. Yep. Now we can say goodnight, ladies. Good night, ladies. Sweet. Okay, until Thursday morning. Shoot. Excited. Laguna Seca, here we come.